Under the central government's Udan scheme, approval has reportedly been granted for the design of a passenger terminal at the Thanjavur Air Force Station. The proposed domestic airport terminal will be developed on nearly 55 acres at an estimated cost of 100 crore rupees. The project is expected to significantly improve transportation, tourism, and economic development across Thanjavur and the Delta region. The long-pending demand for a passenger airport in Thanjavur, raised by residents, business groups, and social organizations, has now moved a step closer to reality. The airport is also expected to provide better connectivity for tourists visiting UNESCO World Heritage monuments, including the Brihadiswara Temple, Airavatiswara Temple, and Gangaikonda Cholapuram. DMK President M.K. Stalin has advised Chief Minister Vijay to pay attention to reports highlighting shortcomings in the administration and take corrective action. Speaking at a wedding function held at the residence of former DMK Treasurer R.Varadharajan in Chennai's Vanagaram area, Stalin said the DMK remains a model state party that has continued to serve the people for 75 years regardless of whether it is in power or opposition. He added that many people are joining the party because of its commitment to public welfare and ideological principles. The Madras High Court has issued notice to the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly Secretary in a petition challenging the acceptance of the resignations of 4 AIADMK MLAs. The petition, filed by AIADMK Whip Agri Krishnamurthy, argues that the resignations were accepted despite pending disqualification proceedings against the legislators for allegedly defying the party whip during a confidence vote. The petitioner has sought cancellation of the Speaker's order and a stay on by-elections in the 4 constituencies. The matter was heard by a bench comprising Chief Justice Sushrut Arvind Dharmadhikari and Justice G. Arul Murugan, along with a similar petition filed by National People's Power Party leader M.L. Ravi. Madras High Court seeks response in AIADMK MLAS resignation case. The Madras High Court has directed the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly Secretary to file a response to a petition challenging the Speaker's decision to accept the resignations of 4 AIADMK MLAs. The petition filed by AIADMK Whip Agri Krishnamurthy contends that the Speaker's order should be set aside as disqualification proceedings were already pending against the legislators. The proceedings relate to allegations that they violated the party whip and voted in support of the TVK government during a confidence vote sought by the government on May 13th. The 4 MLAs involved are Maragatham Kumaravel of Madurantakam, Jayakumar of Perundurai, Satyabama of Darapuram, and Isaki Subbia of Ambasamudram. The petition argues that their resignations should not have been accepted while the disqualification inquiry was still. During the hearing, senior advocates Giri and S.R. Rajagopal, appearing on behalf of the AIADMK whip, argued that the 4 AIADMK MLAs had not resigned from the party before stepping down as legislators and subsequently joining TVK. The lawyers informed the court that out of the 25 AIADMK MLAs who had allegedly violated the party whip by voting contrary to instructions during the confidence motion, complaints against 21 legislators had been withdrawn after they expressed regret and sought forgiveness. The council further submitted that a day after the confidence vote, AIADMK General Secretary Edappadi K. Palaniswamy had lodged a complaint with the governor alleging that the government had engaged in horse trading. They pointed out that 3 MLAs resigned from their positions on May 25th, while another MLA resigned on May 26th. Within minutes of their resignations, all 4 legislators joined the TVK at the Secretariat itself. Subsequently, the Speaker accepted their resignations. The senior advocates argued that the Speaker ought to have conducted an inquiry to determine whether the resignations were truly voluntary and made of the legislators' own free will. However, they contended that no such inquiry was conducted before the resignations were accepted. The matter was presented before the High Court as part of the challenge to the Speaker's decision to accept the resignations and the request to prevent by-elections from being announced in the 4 constituencies. Following the formation of the new TVK government, led by Chief Minister Joseph Vijay in Tamil Nadu, the State Legislative Assembly is scheduled to convene on June 18th. Ahead of the session, Finance Minister Maria Wilson released a white paper on the state's financial position on June 16th. The minister stated that Tamil Nadu's revenue deficit currently stands at 78,000 crore rupees. Responding to this, former Finance Minister Thangam Thenarasu questioned why no explanation was given regarding those responsible for the revenue deficit and offered his own clarification. Addressing reporters today, Thangam Thenarasu said the government has stated that the revenue deficit is 78,000 crore rupees. However, revenue deficits had already increased during both the COVID-19 period and the previous AIADMK regime. During the DMK government, we worked to reduce the deficit. In the 2020 to 21 financial year, the revenue deficit stood at 62,325 crore rupees. During the 2021 to 22 financial year under the DMK government, it was reduced to around 45,000 crore rupees. Similarly, the revenue deficit as a percentage of the state gross domestic product GSDP was 3.48% in 2020 to 2021. The DMK government brought it down to 1.47% by the 2024 to 25 financial year. The government should also have explained how the revenue deficit, which stood at 45,000 crore rupees, 1.47% in 2024 to 25, rose to 78,000 crore rupees in 2025 to 26. Only then would the public understand the challenges faced by the DMK government from the union government. Instead, they conveniently avoided discussing the role and actions of the union government. The remarks come amid an ongoing political debate over Tamil Nadu's financial health and the reasons behind the sharp increase in the state's reported revenue deficit. Tamil Nadu Finance Minister Maria Wilson yesterday released a white paper on the financial condition of the state. The report stated that Tamil Nadu is facing a revenue deficit of 78,323 crore rupees and that the state's debt burden has doubled during the 5 years of the previous DMK government. Reacting to the white paper, PMK leader Anbumani Ramados issued a statement asserting that the findings merely confirm concerns his party had repeatedly raised over the past 5 years. In his statement, Anbumani Ramados said, according to the government's white paper, Tamil Nadu's direct debt stands at 10 lakh crore rupees. In addition, the debt of three major public sector undertakings, including the Electricity Board and Transport Corporations, amounts to 3.18 lakh crore rupees. This takes the state's total debt to at least 13.18 lakh crore rupees. The report also states that 35% of the state's own tax revenue is being spent on interest payments. These figures are not surprising in any way. For the past 5 years, the Patali Makkal Kachi PMK has consistently highlighted the deterioration of Tamil Nadu's financial condition and the increasing debt burden through statements, shadow budgets, and economic